You're tuned into The Trap.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Miss LB Management.
Blackster
063.
EventLevel.com, promoting indie. Indie Republic, we are indie.
Hey yo, this your boy Jerusalem and the Scarfellow Music Group. Hey, you rockin' with Miss LB and my homie Starr and the Trap House Rocks. EventLevel.com.
Nigga, this is one gunplay Don Logan. I'm out of this world. Welcome to my motherfucking universe. I'm Jupiter Jack and I represent 2M's murder, mayhem, millions, Maseratis, motherfucker making miracles, money motivated, Miami material. And right now you tuned in to the motherfucking Trap House, nigga.
What up, this is Sage and Tyler. You are now tuned in to the Trap House Rock Show on EventLevel.com.
Yo, it's your girl Miss Nay, the baddest bitch with high heels on. And you are now tuned into the Trap House Rocks radio show with my homegirl, Miss LB and Nuff Starr, rocking in the trap. Yeah.
You're tuned into The Trap.
Don D and T.Y. Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop.
Boy, I got olds of that fish scale and dumb hard white. Yo, who you know in Carolina got Broadway, yay? The fiends dance for it like they in a Broadway play. Yo, I got plugs over here, I'm plugged over there. Plug, nigga, I'm plugged everywhere. And when Migo come through, ain't no habla English, but he play with them keys and don't use no fingers. I saw Kilo niggas turn into Christinas. When them niggas go to jail, they some real good singers. When I say Tata, I ain't talking about Queens, I'm talking T.Y. Winston, the kid with the fiends. And back when I dig in them Levi jeans, I get cut like a nigga who ain't make the team. A nigga fuck if I don't make the screen, cause I know how to take a pack of hard white and make it green. And motherfucker, I can pay your fee $50. He'll break in your Lexus and take your screens. While you frontin', I'ma get this cream. Then cop a old school with a rag top and make it lean. Every time I play the strip, I make a scene. Cause my car keep flip-flopping blue to green. Yeah, that's candy, baby, and it's official. I got my shit painted in Miami, baby. Got soldiers that's ready to buck, so I could get you wet like a horny bitch ready to fuck. Or when I gauge you, leave a hole in you, Reese cup size. And I'm like Jordan, I be wearing that 4-5. My niggas more live. Yo, come home and find your mother and your kids in the living room hog-tied. And we ain't through yet. We killing everybody in your whole family, nigga, then we getting you wet.
Don D and T.Y. Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my
Trap House
Don D
Rock.
and T.Y. EPMD, 93 Mob, Jay-Z and 88. In the club 50, new 3,000 locks. I cook a whole brick and let my
Trap House Rock.
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned in to Trapped Out Tuesday right here at eventlevel.com/trap/TV. What's going on? You already know I'm Miss LB. We got my girl Greatness in the building with us. What's up, Greatness?
What's going on, everybody?
We got Ziggy Wisco in the building with us.
What's happening?
And we got Mike Fiore in the building with us. What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing?
What's happening, folks?
It's going to be a great show tonight. You know, we've got an incredible guest who's like family here at the Trap House, Young Dirt. Okay, he was born and raised in North Carolina, but he lives in Atlanta. We're going to get him on right here shortly. We haven't been here in a couple weeks. You know, we need to catch up. We got a lot of news to talk about tonight. Lots of issues in hip-hop, in the world. It's going to be crazy. Mike, what's going on with you?
Same old thing, man. Same old grind. That's all it is, man. We wake up and think music and go to bed thinking music. That's it.
That's my life. You know, I had to take a couple of days off, personal days this weekend, and my phone would not stop ringing. It was like the more I had to deal with, the worse my phone was ringing. So just from strangers who didn't know any better, but that's okay.
I was gonna say that's usually a good thing when your phone's ringing a lot.
It is. It is. Well,
You know?
yeah. Well, I answer if it's money. If I didn't answer, you know why I didn't answer. Somebody called me earlier and was like, I'll just come by your crib tomorrow. And I was like, for what? And he was like, I'll just go ahead and say it. He was like, to give you this $30 for something. I was like, dude, you're not coming by here for $30. Like, stay where you're at. Anyway, it tried. Yeah, you're not going to sit in here and look at me and pay $30 for some service or something. I don't know, but anyway.
But it depends on how far he had to travel for that $30.
An hour and a half he lives away from here.
I'd have made him come for $30.
No, you're not coming to the trap or the crib. But like I said, we've got a great show lined up. I am going to play an exclusive record at the end of this hour. It comes from Black Poet, Comet, and the late, great K.L. Scape Skrilla. Okay, it's called Welcome Back. It's a Welcome Back Screwball remix. You're going to love this record. Let's take a break, though. I want to go ahead and get Young Dirt on here with us so you guys can see him. We're going to actually get him, and then we're going to play a promo video of his, a freestyle video. I'll let you I'll let him tell you all about it. It's going to be crazy. Let's take a break right now, and let's go get Young Dirt. Y'all stay tuned in, eventlevel.com, Trapped Out Tuesday, Trap House Rocks.
Jacob Downs and Trey Tracks. Yeah, I know y'all gave this shit to the right nigga. Pardon me be on my other shit, but I'm on my other shit, so.
You're tuned into The Trap.
Juno!
Sugar in my coffee.
Straight up.
Ain't no sugar, I'm straight up. I want no sugar in my coffee.
No cream, no sugar, I'm straight up. No cream, no sugar, I'm. And it goes like, hey. Come through in all black like coffee. And I never been sweet, but the lyrics mad deep. Can't keep the bad bitches up off me. I tell her don't be scared. Black chains by, not shaking, not stirred. If it ever been a question about a nigga profession, point him out, and I bring her right there. Shit. Got a nigga kinda bitter like a bit of black coffee. Lot of rappers sell they soul for a little bit of gold, but they never think that it was that costly. Type of shit that set a nigga back offly. Less a nigga represent himself falsely. Shit a little too deep for the teacup, so I'ma chill and sip a little black coffee. So when you fake the funk, within the sponsor still. And when you fuck around, lose your little sponsorship. Within the radio spins get thinner. And you gon' see them people only fucking with a winner when you fall back. They just wanna see in the VIP on a little cognac. Everybody dipping the feather, you missing all that. Then you try hit on their hip and they never call back. Shit is funny how they be switching when they get all bad. Shit. You know the name, man. It's your boy Young Dirt. No cream, no sugar, Straight up. No cream, no sugar, I'm straight up. Shit. I'm straight up. Dirt. No cream, no sugar, I'm straight up. Hustling the game till my back paid up. Any rapper ever in my lane get ate up. Probably why they never tell me I should get my weight up. Deep dark cup in my hand, burning my palms. Vow victory in the desert, hand on the Quran with my left hand. Brethren telling me never settling me. Took on my desert ends, big game heaven sent. West side letterman, been down ever since. Bow down and revel in my benevolence. Hip hop reverend, you are welcome to fellowship. Hell bent, settled and never letting the devil in. If it ever get out of my damn hands, I cock it and blam, and I deal with whatever it is. Shit, I run it like a road runner. Then I flip a hot lyric in a cold summer. No dumber than Einstein, Sophocles. I believe change gon' come like I'm Obama. And then the bullshit stop, nigga, yo bummer. I ain't scared of niggas bring on my old shit. I'm no plumber, no stunner, nigga, I don't flex. I patiently wait in the wing saying I got next. And nigga, I got text from your bitch saying they ain't really about that life. He just playing, so you ain't gotta go that route. But if you slam, then I'ma come to your damn house, cause that where I'm staying. But never mind that, nigga, back to the business. I'ma get my dues back, God is my witness. I got a couple G's, hold weight like a bench press. And you ain't really fucking with a brother and princess. When it's all done, one thing you gotta understand, I'm a young king, so I die with my princess. Gone.
And now for our feature presentation.
We just heard a track that is an exclusive, and I want to tell you first off, that just made me love you all over again, like way back in the day, since the MySpace days. Well, before we get into that track, let's go ahead and let the people who don't know you, because you're like family here to us. It's hard for me to interview somebody who I know so well. So let's tell the people out there that are watching you for the first time, where were you born? Where are you at now? And then I'll ask you another question, because I want to know, like, from 18 years old and up to now, what you've been doing.
And Dirt, she's talking about me because I didn't discover you till today. So wow. I want to know.
If you're not familiar, let's hear it from Dirt.
You know, for those that don't know me, you know, I go by the name of Young Dirt, man. I'm from a small city in North Carolina. I was actually born in Gastonia, raised in Reedsville, North Carolina, right by the way of Greensboro, Winston-Salem, all that good stuff. You know, I was introduced to hip hop really by like my big cousins, you know what I'm saying? Like they really put me on to the whole hip hop genre. You know, I don't know if anybody ever as a rapper has ever like explained the situation in a way like there was a time when they didn't even listen to music, but there was a time I didn't even listen to music. So like my big cousins and them, they kind of put me on to like hip hop when I was probably like 6, 7.
What they put you on?
They put me on the, crazy enough, the first song I remember hearing in a rap, in the rap whole that spectrum of rap was "Hoop There It Is" by Quad City DJs, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to get with that. I got to get down with some of that. But then it went from there, you know. It went from Quad City DJs to like Trick Daddy, you know, wow. to like you know, a lot of the Florida artists, you know, and then it went from there to the New York artists, the Rakims and the Big L's and all that. When I got into that, I was like, oh yeah, okay, all right, that's something else. Okay, I can get with that. So, you know, I was always more kind of drawn to the East Coast music once I got exposed to that. And when I started actually doing music, you know, it was kind of like, that was just kind of second nature because I was so like into that spectrum of hip hop at that point. So it just felt natural to me, you know. And I don't know if you got any kind of like point of reference for North Carolina music, but most North Carolina music is like half of us is New York style, half of us is like Atlanta style. So once
it's funny that LB brought that up because one of the first things I was thinking about when I was going through, because like for me, like I said, I didn't know you till today. And what is best for me is like the best thing that happens when I'm looking, somebody wants to turn me on new music. I look 9 out of 10 times, it's usually not that good. So when I find something good, I really enjoy it. So today I just kept going down. I Googled your name and I just started going down the list and there wasn't one thing I was disappointed with. And what was funny about it is like, you know, especially these young artists coming up, you see him on MySpace as how long he's been doing it for. Like LB brought that up earlier. But you've been doing this shit a long time. It's not, you're not just coming out, you know? So, and I could see you were mature right from the gate. Like you weren't, from what I could hear, like, I'm saying mature as a rapper. Like you were spitting, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's funny you say that, you know, like I remember even at my worst, because, you know, there was definitely a time when I wasn't as, you know, like career oriented, I guess, you know, but even then it was like the music was a big part of, I took it very seriously, even if it was for the wrong reasons, you know what I'm saying? Right. I always took music very seriously. It had to look a certain way, you know, the music had to sound a certain kind of way, and I had to get my point off, you know what I'm saying? That's always been the most important thing to me, right or wrong. I don't care what come out of this. I just want to get my point across. I want people to understand what I'm trying to say to the fullest. You feel what I'm saying?
What part did women have in that? You know, because I got a music because I was getting paid all the time.
That's what he was saying.
Back in the
maybe
day,
doing it for the wrong reasons.
Gotcha.
Back in the day, that was probably the number one thing. And then, you know, as I grew, you know, as just a grown man and witnessed some of life, you know, I was in the military, you know, and just seeing a whole lot of things and seeing the world. It's like, you know, that plays a way less important role in, you know, being that I now have a platform. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing when you just rapping for the homies in the hood, but when you have like a worldwide spectrum of people that, you know, some people, you know, like for you yourself, this your first time hearing of me, But then there's people, you know, overseas that like I got like fan base overseas, or I got fan base in Texas, or I got fan base, and they've been listening to me for a long time. So it's like for me to keep talking about the same things I was talking about back then, for now, it would look like, oh, well, he ain't even grown. You know what I'm saying? He's still talking about the same stuff. Like you gotta kind of grow up. You know what I'm saying? Talk about something a little bit more substance.
The Black Coffee track that we just heard is very, very different from the Dirt 3 years ago, even 3 years ago. I've watched you grow so much in 3 years. It's just incredible. And I can tell in the music, like, it's like, it made me love you all over again. I'm serious. And I know Cyber's over there behind the boards, like, yeah, I'm about to play this on every show. That's an exclusive, Cyber. We can't leak that one. You're right. But now let's get to the point. You went to the military, then you came back. I know that I saw you on MySpace, and you were hustling with the music back then because you were contacting me to get your new video on a website way back in those days. So you've been, you know, doing this. And of course, I was like, I want you when I saw the Give Me My Money. And he used to get so mad at me because I'd make him perform that song over and over and over at every show.
You have to. Like, I've been doing this for 25 years, man, and I've worked with some of the biggest bands in the industry. And when you don't do that one song, it's gonna piss people off. You know what I mean? It is, whether you like doing it or not. You know, it's pissing people off.
They know They know your signature song. Like when Yuck and Cuzzo go out, you know, they want to hear "I Got Five on It" by Yuck Mouth. They don't want to hear your new shit. They want to hear the classic. Does that happen to you nowadays? Do people still want to hear you do "Give Me My Money"?
I mean, it, like I said, it's a part of growing with your fan base, and it really depends on what kind of fan base you have. You know what I'm saying, and how connected you are to them. Because I really, you know, when I do a show, 9 times out of 10, I hit the social media and be like, "What y'all want to hear tonight?" You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they 9 times out of 10 they say, "Yeah, I want to hear Give Me My Money." Of course, I want to hear. I want to hear "Hello." I want to hear "Long Die Long," and then I'll be like, "Well, y'all mind if I?" Even at the shows, I'll be like, "Well, all right, I did the songs y'all want to hear. Now
can I do a new one?
Can I do my new song now?" They be like, "Yeah," because that even make it better for them. Because it's like, all right, I done got them comfortable doing what they already know, so they more receptive to the new music. And then if it mess around and be a banger, you know what I'm saying? And there's some songs when you get warm fuzzy about a song, you just slip it in there, hey, bro. I already know that. If y'all like that, then I know it is. So, you know.
Maybe you could tell them just like, you know, listen, man, if you let me do my new song, I'm gonna do this track next.
And in the 6, almost 7 years I've known you, Dirt, you know, hip hop's changed a lot since I met you, and you know, you have to change with the times, or change with, I guess, whatever you're doing. But on that note, like with beats, who are you dealing with now? I mean, where are you getting the majority of your beats from right now? Unknown producers? I know a lot of people come on here and they say, I want those hungry, new, unknown producers, because they're going to give you a sound that's nothing like anybody else has, versus paying $5,000, $10,000 for beats from a producer that everybody knows, and your song sounds like everybody else.
But see, you know, that's one.
Or is it what you do to the track?
That's one thing I think I differ from a lot of artists, because I don't really care who made the beat. You know, like the political aspect of it has absolutely nothing to do with my process. Because if my brain doesn't create a song on the beat that you gave me naturally, I don't want to do it.
So it's what you do to the track.
It's to me, it's what I do to it, and it's how it makes other people feel. You know, it's like a 3-part process. Number one, how does this track make me feel when I first hear it? You know, I can normally tell somebody whether or not this song is gonna go anywhere within the first 3 seconds of them playing it for me, and because I know my demographic, you know, so I know what they're looking for, I know the feeling they're looking for, and I know what they're the most receptive from. For me, it could be a top 10, you know, Billboard chart topping single. It just might not be the one for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's where they get lost, though. That's where the people get lost. Is they don't, the other artists, they don't know what their fans want. And that's where they get lost. They think they want this, and they think know what they want. Don't think what they want.
Right,
know?
and that's a big like business conflict I have with a lot of like management, you know, like investors, labels that want to deal with me, because they think they know what people want to hear, and I'm like, no, that's not what they want to hear from me though. You know what I'm saying? It may be the top chart summer banger of 2017, but it's not the one for Dirt though. You know what I'm saying? I know what they want to hear from Dirt. They don't want to hear Dirt talking about, oh, I'm throwing 5,000 in the strip club, because they know Dirt's not going to do that. Dirt's going to go in the strip club with 500 and come back with 1,000.
Exactly.
That's not that high. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be true to me, or it's not gonna work. Because aside from how they feel about it, I gotta present it in a way that looks natural for me. You feel what I'm saying? I can't go up there and be like, man, I know this shit's some old bullshit. I ain't even want to lay this down. You know what I'm saying? But all right, here it goes. You know what I'm saying?
You don't make longevity by making poor decisions. You make longevity like Young Dirt does, and you stick around because you make smart choices. And that's how it happens, really.
And I'm excited to hear all this new music. It's crazy. And we'll talk about a new project in a second. But first, let's tell the people. I want to show them a video right now that you sent me. Tell them what this video is.
This is actually a off-the-record interview that turned into a freestyle. You know, I was being interviewed by a lady named Natalie. She actually interviewed like pretty much anybody who's anybody in Atlanta. And this is when I was signed to a label in Atlanta. I won't mention who they are, but I was signed to a label that I'm not dealing with anymore. I actually brought this whole situation into the situation on my own because she heard about me through the grapevine, and I was actually in the same circles as like Rich Homie Quan, and there was a lot of people like ATL, Rich Kid, Shawty. It was what's your boy name? Cash Out. It was a whole lot of people like all popping at the same time.
Right.
And they were like, well, we heard through the grapevine that you can really rap though. You know what I'm saying? And it was like funny that they mentioned it to me like that. And I was like, I mean, really? I mean, y'all want to hear it? They was like right now? I was like, yeah, I mean.
So let's let the people see it. We're all going to sit back and be quiet and watch this video. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let's check it out.
Can I cuss on the freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know if I can freestyle without crazy.
Woo! Let's get it.
Well, you crunk as hell, huh? Turn up. Shit. Reedsville. West side, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Look. Hip hop, look. Let's take it back to the roots. One on the beatbox, one on the flow. A nigga young, keep the heat rock coming for show. And as far as running the streets, I done it before. Saying a damn thing to it, but to do it. So I does it from dirty dozens to keeping niggas buzzing on my cuz from the shot. See me in the gutter, puffing the lie. Now who you know's moms move them out the project stack so they good, get grown and go back to the hood. Young Dirt Gas House ain't see me twitch. I hold it down 904 to 336. And you can see me shit on any nigga want problems. Gripping on a fifth and it's not no vodka. Packing a black in the bag of the whip. The baggies are fat and you ain't gotta crack them to sniff, nigga. A L is fantastic. Cackalack smoke so good it's double bagged and you smell it through the plastic. Your fella gotta tap it. You hit twice and then pass it. You get right. I'm in the hood like little kids trying to ride two big bikes. When if you kill a nigga lyrically, you get stripes. And if you spit much as I spit, and you get nice. And niggas try to steal your shit, so you get right. So if a nigga spit your spit, then you get ice. But if a nigga kill you shit, he just get life. And look, I gotta keep moving, so I gotta keep it in the music. Might check the rest, 1, 2, shit. If I give them enough slack, I might lose it. So I gotta bring it to their neck like nooses. New shit daily, give it some oomph, the shit gravy. Loose lip, the booth get crazy. Dude hit him a few chicks and get swazy. All I say to them dudes is fuck you, pay me. Cause I'm a good fella, never seen good cheddar. Y'all don't understand my view. I'm from the hood where the bullets hit whoever was standing in the way. Little nigga can't afford a jacket standing in the rain. And a big dog get bras handed them brains, so don't judge me. You can never fathom the pain I felt the day they hit my cousin abdomen with a stray. Yellow tape round the railroad tracks where he lay. Or the fact that I wasn't there could've took his place, or at least got him out of harm's way. What can I say? I'm off tangent, whatever is fact.
And you can tell them faggots in court, I'm never going back. Trying to take a nigga paper over one damn sack. Or more specifically, the fact that I'm black. The fact's less than a month and a G later, I'll be back on the block. Yelling 187 on a crooked ass cop. Can't stop till the Maybach breaking the speed limit. With a head dog bobbing and shaking a weave in it. Looking foggy in the drop hot box with weed in it. And my squad at the tippity top like we did it. If I spit it, I'm living it, I'm fitting to do it. So I spit it so vivid, nigga. Don't get it confused with all them other niggas ranting and raving. Faggots that they just got a gangster imagination. Whoa. And I ain't trying to say I'm hard or a pimp, but I got a couple broads and I'm far from a bitch. And a nigga got scars, want ward in the fifth, send slugs to your chest like bras on a chick. And my squad is the shit, can't be none other than the country boy have not fly young motherfucker me in this bitch. Simple as that, 2014 hit, nigga shit is a rap. Welcome to Reedsville.
Woo! Welcome to Reedsville! Welcome to Reedsville! I'm Dirt.
Green bottle, man. It's the green bottle, man. It's the green bottle.
Nice.
You feel me?
Man, you know it's a good video when you look at LB
Now,
and she can't stop smiling. And
Here's the
she's
thing. Let me tell you a little secret about Dirt. That, you see how he was moving in that chair? I'm going to tell you why. Because
I can't
Dirt can't sit down and rap.
Hey, yo, it was
Okay, he
alive because they had cameras on me, LB.
He
They had
couldn't
cameras on
stand
me.
up
And I
and
was
it
like,
was
man,
killing
this dude ain't gonna know he ain't gonna know my energy. He ain't gonna know how to keep up with me. I gotta sit still. This gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I wanna stand up. You see me start, my arms start moving. I start losing control of it. You know what I'm saying? But hey.
He used to stand in I have glass mirrors, okay, in the house, like for doors. And he would stand in front of it and watch himself freestyle, just rap his song, whatever. He never could sit down, so that was good. That was real good. And you killed that. I mean, I don't know anybody that can freestyle like you.
Listen, you know the dude can freestyle when he ain't got to have like this big production for a video. You know the guy's bringing the real shit at that point. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I mean, everyone was glued to it.
Ziggy Wisco. Ziggy Wisco's here with us. Ziggy, you want to make a comment on Dirt's freestyle video?
Keep doing your thing, shit. Keep grinding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I fucks with it.
I fucks with it. Greatness. We got Greatness in here. Want to comment on the video?
You did your thing. I definitely like your energy and your flow styles. What's up?
Yes. Now, like I was talking about earlier, times change, hip hop changes. Tell us your take on the mainstream hip hop right now, as far as the state of hip hop. Do you think it's going to keep getting more crazy and crazy, or is it going to go back to lyrics, or how do you think that's going to play out? Because it's not really, it's about lyrics, of course, to us and to a lot of people, but sometimes on the mainstream radio, you know what you'll hear, of one line hook and, you know, this and that.
The way I look at it is this, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I look at music like I look at dating. You know what I'm saying? What you see in your world, you know, and what you focus on is what you gonna see the most. You know what I'm saying? Like in my world, I see a lot of people that can really rap. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people that got solid songs because that's the circles that I pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Like even on a mainstream level, it's like you got Kendrick Lamar, you got J. Cole. Like J. Cole is winning. And, you know, just because somebody is seen doesn't mean that they're doing what somebody else is doing, doing better than somebody. Because, you know, as the record shows, right now J. Cole's album is the top selling album, if I'm not mistaken, in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like right now he got like, I think the only person to beat him in sales in hip hop is Drake. You know, and that's Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake is like the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? He's an R&B singer and he's a rapper at the same time, and he raps directly to the females. You know what I'm saying? You can't really beat that on a political level. But as far as somebody just being they self, you know what I'm saying, rapping what they want to rap, like J. Cole is that right now. Kendrick Lamar is that right now, and they making sales. They kill
and you said it right, man. It's like you know, if you say the state of hip hop, that's crazy because to me, it's the state of the entire music industry is going bad. So you create your own lane, you create your own world. Like you said, you don't have to hear it. You hear what you want to hear.
And besides that, you know, the overhead for forcing people to listen to your music when they don't want to seek it out is way higher than the overhead for somebody who people are gonna seek it out once they find out about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never had a problem with people being receptive to my music, but the people that gotta throw, you know, something into the radio every time they come with a song just so somebody will give them a show, you know, the expenses don't always match to the income.
We're going to talk about some expenses in here in just a second. But before we do my money questions, you led me right into it. I want you to tell us, let's talk about a new project because, you know, you sent me these new records. Talk about the new project.
It's funny, and it's funny we got on the subject of radio because my new project is called Too Real for Radio 2. Okay. I did a project while I was signed to a label called Too Real for Radio. My label would not put any marketing money, budget whatsoever behind my project because they didn't want me to put out these records because they were like real records. They were like real personal, my life type records. They weren't radio records. They wasn't gang banging, shoot 'em up, sex in the back of the club with a stripper and Pop Molly and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So my label didn't want to push this project whatsoever. They didn't want to put nothing into it. They wouldn't help me with no graphics. They wouldn't help me with promotion. They wouldn't help me with pressing this. I did all of this on my own while under contract. And this project did bigger numbers than the project that they got features from Rick Ross. They got features from Cash Out. They got all of this radio promotion, club tours, all this, that, and the other. And the Too Real for Radio 1 still did better numbers than the project with the big name artists and this, that, and the other. And then there was the political side of this rap.
Is this Too Real for Radio 2 going to be an album or a mixtape?
It is going to be an album tape.
Got you. And where are you going to release this at and when?
And it's going to be everywhere that you can get music at. And it's going to be dropping this summer. I don't have a release date because I don't have a label telling me what to do anymore.
Hey, I'll say do it at your own pace and make sure it's correct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
being under a deadline. Being under a deadline just fucks everything up sometimes.
But you will be getting a single before this summer. I'll tell you that much right now. You will be getting a fire single with a fire video before this summer, and you will be getting a full project before the end of this year, and it will be done right. It will be done exactly the way that Young Dirt wants it done. It'll be to the approval of the entire...
Young Dirt.
Well, maybe that should be the name of the record. The People's Label.
Now, we talked about money, and you knew it was coming. All y'all hosts in here knew it was coming, my money questions. Okay, because, you know, it takes a lot of money. Okay, money is the main reason that a lot of people never get seen and never get heard. It takes a lot of money to get on, you know, you have to pay for everything. So on that note, we want to get inside the head of Young Dirt a little bit. I got some money questions for you. I'm going to give you a certain amount of money for each question. The money will be different. And you have to you can't tell anybody that I gave you this money to do what I'm going to tell you to do. Okay? And you have to act like you like it and whatever the stipulations that I give you may be. If you will not do it, you need to tell the people out there listening and watching you why you won't do it. But if you will do it, tell them why you'll do it. So here goes my first question.
See how quiet he said that? All right.
How much you gonna give him?
He's scared because he's like, what the fuck is LB gonna say? You know
I'm trying to see where this is going.
Okay.
You already know LB.
We're going to start with a low number. We're going to start with $15 million. Okay, right. I'm going to give you $15 million, Young Dirt, if you have to do this for the money. You have to do about 200 shows within the next year all over the country. And these are huge, big venues with lots of people in them. You have to, through one whole song, you have to do that Rich Homie Quan dance.
No.
He automatically said no. Tell us why.
Because number one, my body doesn't even do that.
Good answer.
I'm a boy. Like, my body doesn't do that.
I'm a boy, damn it.
That is a great answer. We've never heard that answer before, have we, guys? We've
That
never
was a
heard
great answer, actually.
I got 2 dances. I got a little 2-step, and I got the hold up. That's all I got.
Okay, then he's not going to take the money, and y'all already know why. So we're going to up the stakes a little bit. Now, you know, with $25 million, you know, could do a lot for your music career and your family. You know, you'd pretty much be straight for a while, 25 million. Right?
I'm waiting for the sticky post.
Just say no now.
You have to do a brand. This is the same thing. You're going to have to perform this record about 200 times this year in huge, big arenas with lots of people. Your new track is going to be called, your new track is featuring Lil B, the bass god. No. And the song is called My Hubby.
No.
Tell the people why you won't do the
stop
record.
That new songs featuring Lil B.
Tell the people why you won't do a song with me.
Once again, I'm still a boy.
That's a lot of fun, though, man. That's a lot of fun.
Let me kick something to you. Like, you know, there's like a fine line between business and entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And there's an even finer line between entertainment and, you know, morality, you know, and like ethics. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can get real deep into this. Y'all want me to go deep into it?
Tell the people what's on your mind.
Cause this is what number one, you know, I don't feel like it's cool to demasculate, you know, the ideology of a man. You know what I mean? Like, for whatsoever reason, it seems like there's some kind of fixation with like emasculating men, and like it's funny now for dudes to dress like a girl on what is the little what's the Vine? Dudes doing Vines and dresses.
I don't get on Vine.
Dudes doing wearing skirts to rap. Hey, where they do that at? I ain't never seen that.
Let's do our last question then. And I'm going to up the stakes a little bit more. This is, you don't have to perform. You don't have to do a song with anybody. But I'm going to give you $60 million.
Make it 100. Make it 100.
100 million?
100 million.
Okay, we'll give him 100 million. You have to keep rapping. You can't just say, I'm going to take this money and quit rapping. Okay? You have to, for $100 million, you have to change your rap name to...
Change it.
Instead of Young Dirt, it's going to be Young Flower. Oh. Your new rap name is going to be Young Flower. Like a flower. And you're going to get $100 million, but you still have to be like rapping and freestyling and doing videos, and it's going to say by Young. No, let's change that. I don't like Young Flower. Let's do Young Cookie.
I mean, Cookie can go a lot of different ways.
Let's hear your take on it. I mean, you know, let's hear how you can explain getting this $100 million.
No, I'm still not taking it. I'm just saying Cookie can go a lot of ways.
Well, let's go back to Flower then. Young Flower.
Flower could go a lot of ways.
See, I don't like that Flower though, because that's what my last name means in Italian.
So
I don't like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, though,
$100 million, Dirt.
Changing your name for a stipulation, that's something that could be explained. You know, I can't explain. I got up there and did it. Hey, bro. I'll be at my concerts like J. Cole when J. Cole paused the music and sit down and talk to hey, look, man. Now, y'all know I'm really Young Dirt, right?
See, that was going to be one of the things. You can't be acting like you don't like it. You got to like your new name.
But see, you ain't say that. That's how contracts work. If you ain't say that in the contract, then
I ain't write it up. I was just talking. I ain't made you sign it yet.
Well, I think that where the question gets lost right from Jump Street, LB, when you say you can't tell anybody. Because that's going to be impossible.
Yeah.
You know?
Number one, anybody that know me going to know. They're going to be like, nah.
It's true.
Something's going on. Something's going on. Now that you've got the mind of Young Dirt just a little bit. See, we have a lot of people. Some people will do certain things and some people won't. You know, and it's kind of like I asked the question, like, will you sell your soul? You know what I'm saying? In a way, for this music. You know what I mean? And some people will, some people won't. We see it every day. They have to be doing what they're doing. So,
see, I got a manager's mind and he's got an artist's mind. The manager says, take the fucking money.
The white boy says, take the money.
You know?
I'm messing with y'all. Young Dirt, we got to let you get up out of here. You already know, if the people want to go back and watch this, they will be able to in a few days. Tell the people where you at online. I know you got a brand new Instagram today.
I just started my Instagram, man. I had to do a little detox from the whole internet for a minute, but you know, I'm back. I got the young Insta-G popping. It's Young Dirt GHSL, which is G Hustle. Facebook, Parmesan Don, or Young Dirt, aka Mr. Do It All. Twitter at Young Dirt. Make sure y'all check out my young boy, man. Arcade, I am Arcade on Instagram, man. I love new art. That's my brand new artist, man. Young boy from Tennessee, man. He about to do some damage for the label, man. G Hustle the Squad. We still here.
Also need to mention the clothing line. You know, y'all got a lot going on.
G Hustle wear, man. Y'all gotta be, man. I gotta lace all y'all out with some of the gear, man. We got the whole new summer line, spring line coming out. You know, I gotta get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all information from Miss LB. I gotta get y'all.
You're writing tracks. You're producing tracks. You're doing this. Now you're doing clothes. On top of that, Mr. Do It All, right?
Hey, I told you my Facebook, Young Dirt, aka Mr. Do It All, bro.
That's right. Get that bread. Just Google him if you want to see more content. Just look up Young Dirt. You know, you're gonna find him, all his videos, all his social links and stuff. The Twitter though is Young Dirt.
Yeah, Twitter is at Young Dirt.
YOUNG, people. We don't YUNG, none of that. He's Young Dirt. He don't do the fucked up spelling. It's just been a pleasure to have you here tonight. We got to, you know, get those new records cleared for rotation so that we can, you know, turn the people on to them. Black Coffee's my favorite so far.
No doubt, no doubt. The other two is a go though. Whenever you're ready to drop them, you can drop them anytime. That Black Coffee, we still got some little shebang bang going on with that. So, y'all will be the first to know though. As soon as we ready to drop that, because I really want to drop that with the video. So, next time y'all spin it, it'll be the video.
Well, yeah, we will have it right here on the live stream for the people when you drop it. You let me know.
And I'll be back up in this motherfucker.
Yes. Well, Dirt, we thank you so much for coming tonight to the Trap House. We got to add somebody right quick. Starr, what's going on with you? Starr, what's going on with you?
Hey, what the business is?
We're about to get Young Dirt out of here. Say something to him before we let him go.
Hey man, one of the greatest, man. That's all I can say, man. They hear what he's doing out here on the sound waves and the airwaves. The boy is incredible. You know, it's just been year after year, man. The progression, man. All the records have always been classic to me, man. One of the artists I really stand behind. Be real rap.
Now, Nuff, what I'm gonna do is, if Dirt tells me I can, I'm gonna send you a record, but you can't play it anywhere. You're gonna be really surprised at this new record.
He did it.
Oh, I can't wait for it, man. I can't.
No, you're gonna call me and you're gonna be like, "Yo, LB." I'm gonna be like, "I know." But
man, but you know, I've been a fan of Young Dirt's for quite some times, man. So, you know, it's amazing to see what he's done then and what he's doing now, man. And I'm prepared for the world to feel the way I've been feeling all this time. You know what I mean? Real rap.
Yes.
I was gonna say, all my friends are gonna go crazy in the next week because every time I get turned on to a new artist that I really like, I drive them nuts and cram it down their throats. You know.
Yeah,
well, we've got to, yes, Dirt, we got to let you get up out of here. But thank you so much for coming. You already know we're going to have those 2 records in rotation. And shit, man, you know, I'm going to be hollering at you behind the scenes.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Y'all take it easy.
I'll send you the link to this show. Thank you so much.
I bet that.
Yes. Now, we do have Starr in the building now. What do I want to do right now? What I want to do right now.
I'm trying to get my camera right. I'm about to.
It's okay. Listen, here's what we're going to do, Zeno. Right now, we're going to play an exclusive record, and then we're going to get up out of here. You feel me?
Say that.
So, you know, just stay right there because, you know, we'll be back in a minute. This record right here, Black Poet comments. Late great KL Escape Skrilla. Welcome back Screwball remix right here in the trap. So check this out. We'll see y'all.
Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back. Screwball
Trap House
this and screwball that.
Exclusive.
Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back.
KL, call me upset. Poet, what the fuck? We gotta meet with Skate and blow this shit back up. Plus these bitch ass niggas ain't respecting the gangster. We gotta rewind and start smacking these wanksters. It's nothing to me, I stay on my bullshit. Always cold red, always full clip. Anytime you wanna flip, nigga, it's on. Niggas only respect violence and flesh torn. Let's get it poppin', nigga. Ricochets dropping, nigga. You going now, nigga. Fucking with a project, nigga. And when you figure that you finally made it, catch you on the blind side. Screwball, love it, hate it.
Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back. Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back.
Yo, the meat market's back open. SP got beef, we got it cooking, smoking, running the streets until the sunset. Know how to stack and jet. Spit a verse to get them upset. I don't make threats, but you can catch me making bets in the hood with vets, jumping out of OVs, living my steez, blowing on good trees, discussing my entities amongst fam. Enough niggas talking good G. Whole new ball game, skate poet and me. I'm the crazy glue with a screw. KL to you, kamikaze now, hold that. That's more for you. Bang out and tie logos on your wifey arm. If you talking about money, now you reading our palm. Got guns to carry out orders across the border. Jail cells going hard in the last quarter. America's most wanted, screwballs posted.
Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back. Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause
I know
screwball
you heard a
back.
lot of this snap propaganda, the hoe won't stop. Chatterbox, talk, destroy hip hop. We here to clean it up, got the broom and the mop. Clear the room with the Glock, won't let it squeeze, might pop. The game ain't the same, the internet it interfered. It's all about YouTube, who more gangster and who's scared. No realness on tour, nobody rapping no more. Going in like Starr, kicking in the front door like B.I. From knee-high, I was always into the rail. KL, a hustler poet, always into the stale. Tiny, I'm 3/screw my dough. Chiron, eat your food, ain't got nothing to lose. Brick nigga, rush a dome with the chrome like a sticker. I line your ass up, boy, this ain't a pickup. Welcome back, Carter, and open arms, Screw B. We don't respond, we only get it on, my G.
Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back. Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back.
Screwball, let the name ring off. KL soul run through me. Used to puff Lucy's on the corner with the ooey. Everything good, everything Gucci, Hennessy dark with the loud on me. My shorty trying to keep a tap on me. Maneuver in the Uber, Polo pullover. 16 in the clip, 32 in the tech, 1 in the chamber. The wolves are salivating, fiends in the elevator. Black poet out for the paper. Tanity the dawn, escape Skrilla will scrape ya. Go 4, 5, 6, I'm leaving with the paper. Black poet dropped the history on me. Took me through QB, 10th Street, 12th Street, the 40s and Vernon. The hill shit is really real, the D's always lurking. The homies heavy mobbing, the body drops often. Niggas coming home from the island.
Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and well, cause screwball back. Screwball this and screwball that. Ain't a nigga in the hole can say screwball whack. Cut from a different cloth, you fearing the fact. Hip hop alive and go back.
You're tuned into The Trap.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Miss LB Management.
Blacksterra
063. Eventlevel.com. Indie Republic. We are indie.
Yes, indeed, it's the Mix King, Ron G, and you're tuned into Trap House Rocks Radio with Miss LB and Z Nuff Starr. You heard?
Trap House Rocks, eventlevel.com, holding it down for the streets and all the independents. You know what I'm saying? All that independent fire. You know what I mean? Not all that major bull crap.
Yo, it's your girl, Miss Nay, the baddest bitch with high heels on. And you are now tuned into the Trap House Rocks radio show with my homegirl, Miss LB and Z Nuff Starr. Rocking in the trap. Yeah.
Don D&T-Y, Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my whole
I got a trampoline trap, my shit jump all night. Boy, I got olds of that fish scale and dumb hard white. Yo, who you know in Carolina got Broadway, yay? The fiends dance for it like they in a Broadway play. Yo, I got plugs over here, I'm plugged over there. Plug, nigga, I'm plugged everywhere. And when Migo come through, ain't no habla English, but he play with them keys and don't use no fingers. I saw Kilo niggas turn into Christinas. When them niggas go to jail, they some real good singers. When I say Tata, I ain't talking about Queens, I'm talking T.Y. Winston, the kid with the fiends. And back when I dig in them Levi jeans, I get cut like a nigga who ain't make the team. A nigga fuck if I don't make the screen, cause I know how to take a pack of hard white and make it green. And motherfucker, I can pay your fee $50. He'll break in your Lexus and take your screens. While you frontin', I'ma get this cream. Then cop a old school with a rag top and make it lean. Every time I play the strip, I make a scene. Cause my car keep flip-flopping blue to green. Yeah, that's candy, baby. And it's official, I got my shit painted in Miami, baby. Got soldiers that's ready to buck, so I could get you wet like a horny bitch ready to fuck. Or when that gauge you leave a hole in you, Reese cup size. And I'm like Jordan, I be wearing that 4-5. My niggas more live. Yo, come home and find your mother and your kids in the living room hog-tied. And we ain't through yet. We killing everybody in your whole family, nigga. Then we getting you wet.
Don D&T-Y, Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my rap house Don D&T-Y, EPMD, 93 Mob, Jay-Z in 88. In the club 50, new 3,000 locks. I cook a whole brick and let my rap house rock.
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned into Trapped Out Tuesday right here at eventlevel.com/trap/TV. You already know I'm Miss LB. Trapped Out Tuesday, Trap House Rocks. We got Z Nuff Starr in the building with us tonight.
What the business is?
We got Ziggy Wisco in the building with us tonight.
What's happening?
Mike Fiore in the building.
I gotta say, guys like Xenos make me want to change my whole wardrobe.
Say that,
looking
man.
sharp, man.
And we got my girl. We got my girl Greatness in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
Glad to have all of you here tonight. Z Nuff Starr has been working his ass off because I ain't seen him in a couple weeks in the trap. And there's a lot to talk about tonight. First, let's go over the Super Bowl right quick. I know that Ziggy had some football comments because, you know, I don't get into that. What I will say is we're going to cover the Beyonce halftime routine and everything about that. Ziggy, talk to us about the game. Were you predicting that the Carolina Panthers would lose? Ziggy is on mute, obviously.
talking his little heart out.
Okay, we lost Ziggy. Anyway, I didn't care who won or lost. I am from North Carolina, so I did pull for the Panthers. Something told me that they weren't going to win, though. It just wasn't their time to win that. You know what I mean? Now let's get into Beyonce's halftime routine. You know, there's a lot going on about it. They're saying that like all the police officers were like turning their heads while she was doing that because of her formation, you know, because she just dropped that video. They're saying, you know, that her whole routine, which, you know, kind of went like the Black Lives Matter movement, you know what I mean? Like with the X formation for Malcolm X and the suits they had on, like the Black Panther Party. What do you guys think? I think it was dope.
Me too.
People say she could do more than just do a routine. She did her part. She did what she was supposed to do. What if she'd have went out there without her dance crew and just had on a dress and just sang a song? Now, come on now, that wouldn't have did anything.
Well, that's not Beyonce anyway, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I think she did her thing. I'm just glad the lights ain't go off and all that. We have to wait for her and stuff. I think she did her thing though. I like the halftime show.
I thought it was really powerful what she did.
You know, people could complain about the halftime show, anything, but that shit is all like recorded. They know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So while you talking shit, they already knew what they was doing before they even did it. If the people who run the NFL felt like it was gonna be a problem with her doing what she did, they would have X'd out the Super Bowl halftime show.
Zeno Starr.
Zeno
Starr obviously can't hear us or something. Here he comes.
Get my mic situated, so I didn't want to make too much noise when I was trying to get right. Gotcha. But what I would say, I didn't see the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I was working, so I wasn't abreast of what was going on as it was happening. But what I took on after everybody was complaining with the Black Lives Matter shit, I went to go do my little research. What I feel like is what people have to realize, and I was one of those people who didn't realize it before. Celebrities of people or people in a certain limelight, them even giving any kind of cause, any attention is big, because what we don't realize is they're under the radar 24/7. So you got somebody go and ranting and raving about Black Lives Matter to the maximum. Now their whole family becomes the target, in which, you know, any other organization would target against someone, you know, that they dislike. Let's say a racial group of people who didn't agree with Black Lives Matter. Now Beyonce is out ranting and raving to the maximum. Now her and her family are a target, and I think that's unfair. As you know, fans of the music or whatever it is that, or artists or movie star, we still have to realize these people they got their own life. So for them to even, you know, say something or mention any kind of cause without a check is big of them. So all right, she did that. Cool. Let's respect it and move on. She shed some more light to a situation, whether she did it after it's already, you know, been moving or not. So what? She did it. Let's be like, it's like,
right? Freedom.
But it's like the people aren't appreciative of nothing given back. Like, she wasn't asked to do that. She did that. She made that a part of her thing. Let that be enough. Like you saying, oh, she could have did more. Like, she could have did nothing at all. You know, how about that? And grasping that concept.
See, I wasn't looking at the storyline of what she was doing. I was just trying to put myself in the moment of the track. I really didn't care for the performance that much. It had nothing to do with anything other than I just didn't care for the performance. It was okay. It wasn't bad, but you know, when you see Beyonce, I expected something bigger or better.
I tell you what, who else performed at the Super Bowl? Because I seen the picture of Janet Jackson or some other shit.
Coldplay, Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
And I mean, let's be honest though, right? In music, let's say if the Super Bowl was being super current and being of the times. In music, what did any of those acts do this year, really? You know what I'm saying? That they deserve to be on the Super Bowl. Like, we seen Beyonce turn the lights off. Why is this bitch back? You know what I mean? First and foremost, that's what I would say. why is she back at the Super Bowl again? There was nobody else we could get to rock the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure. Like I would have enjoyed Dej Loaf, motherfucker, at the Super Bowl.
Because the Super Bowl never has great acts. That's why. I mean, but, not just great acts, but what's current.
I'm just saying, like, why is she back again? Like, she's not even in pop culture. We're not even talking about Beyonce. Why is she at the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? So it's like,
well, she dropped that formation video. There could be some money there. You feel me? That came right before the performance.
I feel them. That's the promo. That's cool. But like the Super Bowl, I look forward to either what was classic in music, like when they bring the old rock acts back and it's this big spectacular, or I look for what's current in music right now. Why was Fetty Wap at the Super Bowl? No, I think
I'll tell you what. I thought Coldplay. I didn't like their act, and I didn't like Beyonce's that much. But I thought Bruno Mars.
He's awesome. But we seen him at the Super Bowl already. Didn't we see him last year at the Super Bowl?
Somewhere. It was either last year or the year before.
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. Like, where's the before it was like these certain events, it was like you had to we waited for people because someone else had a turn to go there. It's like now we keep seeing the same recycled acts. Is like
the only reason why you're seeing them though is because you don't see anyone in the Super Bowl unless they got something big coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
You see them on the Super Bowl.
Now, we mentioned Black Lives Matter, the movement, okay? When we were talking about Beyonce and her routine, I know that today, or I think yesterday in Ohio, one of the activists, he's like 23 years old. He actually went and shot himself, fatally shot himself on the State House steps, okay? And he said, the last thing he said on Twitter was, I pissed on the State House before I left. Now, it bothers me because I'm like, what made this young man, 23 years old, what made him do this? Zena? What do you think? I mean, it's sad that, if you're so into this movement and doing all this, what made you get to the point where you went and killed yourself on the stairs? Do you think that he thought in his mind that was a big thing to do for the move? You know what I'm saying? Like what?
No disrespect to his family at all when I make the comments that I'm going to make, but and again, it's just my comments and my views of it. But like, what does that have to do with the movement? You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter isn't a Taliban or It was senseless to me. It was a brother with some sort of issue that kind of got got off course a little bit. But killing himself it's not the move. There is enough Black lives dying every day. There's somebody Black dying right now for the same thing. So that, and which he did, ain't gonna bring more spotlight to the movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it brought more ridiculousness for people to say, hey, look at what they're doing. You know what I mean? And this is a representative of their organization. So I felt like the brother should have thought of that, or I wish somebody else was closer to him to stop that from happening.
Speaking of people passing, there's two people that I want to talk about tonight who have passed. One of them, do you follow basketball? Surely to God, if you follow basketball at all, you know who Dean Smith was. Coach for Carolina. You know what I mean? He died this past Saturday, 83 years old. Anybody want to comment on him? I don't.
The only thing about Dean Smith that I really respected a lot, because I wasn't a big Carolina fan, but what I respected that
such a hater.
No, I wasn't a Carolina fan, but I respected him because forget about basketball. What he did for basketball, what he did for young men's lives was more important than what he did in basketball. And to me, his kids graduated. His kids got degrees. He taught them life lessons than basketball. You know what I mean? So that's what I respected about Dean Smith.
Good words right there. Another person that we lost around this time of year, to Neil Nicole. Z-Nuff, it's a hard time of the year every year.
Definitely, man, especially for myself. I'm still trying to...
it's real? like, is it real?
Yeah, it's still super surreal, especially the fact that I feel like she's with me a lot, Like we had people would never understand what we had, you know.
I was gonna say, as long as Enough Star's alive, so is her spirit.
Well,
you
as
know what
long
I
as
mean?
the Trap House is, you know, every since that day,
Facts.
it plays at 8 o'clock in the morning, a.m.
Facts.
Eastern time.
Every morning.
Every morning
Facts.
at 8 o'clock.
Facts. I'm actually, you know, well, it's great that I am announcing it here, but I'm actually giving out. Well, the award ceremony will be this year, but every year for her birthday, I'm going to put. This is the first year that Music Heaven Records, Music Heaven Studios is putting together this this event. I'm giving away the TNT Award to 3 dynamic women every year in her honor. This will be the first year.
Nice.
You know, it will be 3. I'll say 3 different degrees of woman. It will be like a teenage woman. There will be a younger woman. There will be an older woman every year. So I'll be looking. This year we kind of already have those in mind who are getting the award, but next year I'll be looking more. But you know, Trap House will cover the event. It's going to be an awesome event. It's going to be a great dinner. It's going to be a great presentation of the bodies of work music that she put out. A lot of that music she started here. A lot of this energy you see me with, and the things that we're doing right now. You know what I mean? She was the founder of. You know what I mean? So
I just loved her to death, and I mean, you know, she was incredible. If you don't know her music, tune in every day at 8 o'clock because we play a lot of it here. The tribute show from Zeno Starr right here on eventlevel.com/trap.
Does she have music on iTunes right now?
No, we are releasing some joints this year, which are going to be incredible. You know, I could have really released this music a while ago, but I wanted to get in touch with all the right producers who had their hands on the work so that everything would be, you know, legitimized instead of just, you know, screwing anybody out of these ginormous bodies of work, man. This music, I really want to continue to break through the airways, to trap, eventlevel.com. Like, our whole organization has been, you know, pushing this music to the world all this time, man. So, you know, I definitely
what a great
wanna
tribute that
expand
would be to sell a lot of records and still feed her family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my ideal, man. And also with this foundation for it to be bigger every year. The bigger I get, the bigger it will. You know, but the TNT Award, that's her name is Tennille Nicole Thomas. You know what I mean? Dynamite Woman Award, I'll be giving out the TNT Award, you know.
That is amazing. Now, let's take a short music break. Y'all stay tuned in because we got a lot to cover tonight on Trapped Out Tuesday.
You're ready.
Man, I'm just a country ass nigga, man. I don't even be doing too much, my nigga. But I feel like since I moved down to Atlanta, I gotta come home and let these niggas know what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit changed but my funds, ho. And I still G hustle for life. Hey, I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Feeling like my whole state know me. In my city, I run it, but I still be riding one deep. Cause I got that real raw hunger. But I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Said I need that money, baby. It's funny, baby. Way back, they thought I was fucking crazy. Now it's G hustle over, all that feeling so amazing. And I ain't stunting, no inflation, but you gon' respect it. Or come and check it if you got it. Hey, still ride around West Side when I want to. Man, I just say what I did, not what I'm gon' do. So had an 8 drop to my styrofoam when I roll through. No breaks, no smoke breaks, no small talking, no gossip dog, cause that's so fake. And I don't hate, but I speak my mind when I speak on foes. So the rap gang, I might lose my mind, but I keep my soul. Still undefeated, still underrated, still chart the same as I did for features. Never change it, only thing different, the way they all perceive it. See, I've been to told them G hustle was popping. When I touched down in Atlanta, half of y'all won't even watch it. When I popped up in LA, they said that boy right there be rocking. And I don't hold grudges, but I can't forget how they were talking before I had that crib out in the country and the overseas show. And them people fucking with me in the overseas though. Boy, your baddie bitch ain't fucking with my overseas hoe. Back to start G hustle clothing with my overseas though. I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Feeling like my whole state know me. In my city, I run it, but I still be riding one deep. Cause I got that real raw hunger. But I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Said I need that money, baby. It's funny, baby. Way back, they thought I was fucking crazy. Now it's G hustle over, all that feeling so amazing. And I ain't stunting, I ain't flexing, but you gon' respect it. Or come and check it if you got it. Man, I be grinding, trying to get it daily. Lot of offers made
anybody label, but it's still G hustle, baby. And it's so amazing, me garbage artists be trying to play me. I don't even humor that. You don't know about me, nigga. Gon' run my music back. Born alone, die alone, hustle 25-8. 9 in the ride, any rappers on my dinner plate. Still I rep for weed bill, any hood and any state. Made them recognize, even knowing a lot of nigga hate. I ain't fazed by the sabotage. I could call Mario Streets, Blaze, John Locke, clacking out. And we ride out the old hideout, all black and no mask on with that iron out till that beat shit get ironed out. Yeah, and I ain't threatening, I'm speaking the facts. You ain't about that business, gon' grab you a seat in the back. You ain't about that murder shit in your verses, then miss me with it. Unless you trying to come and see me in person, my nigga. I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Feeling like my whole state know me. In my city, I run it, but I still be around one deep. Cause I got that real raw hunger. But I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Said I need that money, baby. It's funny, baby, way back. They thought I was fucking crazy. Now we see hustle over all that feeling so amazing. And I ain't stunting, I ain't flexing, but you gon' respect it. Or come and take it if you ride it. I like my Parmesan peach. Got some big bows, cause I heard that life a beach. Catch me in Atlanta, nigga, riding one deep. I ain't never need an entourage. Money over bitches, but family business go over all. Furthermore, I be on my grizzle fool. I was about to blow, but my old label never lit the fuel. Fuck 'em. I don't need nobody, nigga. Fake, real nigga here. Street code, logic, big Glock, full clip, case to beat. Go off, it's 4 shots up top, like you don't need no noggin. I'm surgical with the Ruger shots. Plus I spit hot while I rocket them Eddie Ruger spots. Showstopper, the boy poppin', I'm back as fuck. Like I left out and I came back and I crashed the front. Man, I got that real raw hunger. Why I like my Parmesan peach and my new Porsche 100. I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Feel like my whole state know me. In my city, I run it, but I still be riding one deep. Cause I got that real raw hunger. But I like my Parmesan peach, my new Porsche 100. Said I need that money, baby. It's funny, baby, way back they thought I was fucking crazy. Now when she hustle over, all that feeling so amazing. And I ain't stunting, I ain't flexing, but you
We are back in the building, trapped out today. You just heard that brand new Young Dirt Parmesan Peach. Street spitter right there. We're all back in the building. Greatness is here. Enough Starr is getting his shit right. We got Ziggy, Mike, and Miss LB. On to the next topic. I'm going to put your minds to work. Okay, I want to tell you 4 letters. And you're going to come up with something, for these 4 letters. And the reason I'm doing this is because Kanye West has changed the name of his album that's coming like 10 times. I know it was Swish. And Calico Jones and them, whole BMF wasn't having that. That's not why he changed it, I don't think. But anyway, I thought I'd put that in there. He's changed his album title so many times. Now, this time, I think he's doing this to get you guys ideas and use them, because he says that he's going to give out a reward if you can come up with words that fit to these 4 letters right here. And I'm going to tell you some examples, and then I'll get you guys' opinions on what Kanye should name his album. TLOP. Okay, get it right. Okay, TLOP. I'm going to give you some examples of what some people have said so far. This little old penis. I didn't do that. Okay, this was on one of those websites. This little old penis, TLOP. The love of perfection. Kanye West, think about it now.
The love of pussy.
Totally love.
She got it. Greatness got it right
Wait
there.
a minute. Let's go to greatness. What's yours?
The love of pussy.
The love of pussy. Hey. Totally lost our people. Okay. There's a lot. The losers only perish. Okay. Are you feeling me here? Here's one I came up with. Well, I didn't actually come up with it, but it's the one that I like the most. Trapping like old people.
That's hot.
You like
That's
that?
hot.
Because we're in the trap. Ziggy, what would you call Kanye? What do you think Kanye West should call his new album? TLOP. He's giving out a reward. He's giving out, let me tell you the reward. He's giving out tickets to season 3 and some singles for free. Okay, you want us to name your album, but that's all you're going to give us? Okay. TLOP, Ziggy. Kanye West's new album?
Man, fuck as I know. That, you know, that
Come on,
his mind be something everywhere, man. So, like, you gotta be fucking part genius or some type of shit to really think of how the fuck he be thinking.
If you think of something, we'll take your answer. Mike, can you think of Kanye's new album, TLOP?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, greatness said it all right there, but I don't know. Try
the love of pussy.
Try.
It's
Okay,
like
how about
plot.
Try offing people.
Like
I don't know.
Like a plot.
You left out the L, but anyway, you left out the L. Ziggy?
It's like life and everything in life. You know what I'm saying? It's a plot to everything. You know what I'm saying? And like those are the letters. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what he doing. Like it's a plot. Like it's.
One person said that he should call it the love of plastic for Kim's ass and all that. You know what I'm saying? The love of plastic. Zeno Starr, I know you have a TLOP for Kanye West's new album. Is he here with us? Is he here with us, or did he get his camera right? He left for a second. There's a couple more. I couldn't really think of anything myself. I just kept.
I mean, the L's got to be love. That's for sure, because that's just Kanye.
The Lords are prophet. People were saying all kinds of stuff online.
Yeah, I honestly went to a Kanye West concert, like I've said before, and it was like he has a cult following. So the people that are going to think of the name for this album essentially is going to be something really you would have never thought of. It'd probably be some shit that don't even go together.
I think it won't even be TLOP when it's all said and done. He's already got a name, and he's just fucking around.
Fucking with you.
He's time buying time.
Yeah, let me say this though.
Like I said,
let me say this though. This is one thing we did leave out of the Super Bowl the other night.
Okay.
Lady Gaga's performance
Of the national anthem.
Yeah, what you all think about that?
Thought it was okay.
I missed it.
Ziggy?
I thought it was okay.
I didn't even watch it.
She hit every note.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty tight. I don't like her. I like to hate on her, but I can't
She
hate
hit
on her.
every
She
fucking
can actually
note.
sing. She just like a little weird.
She's
She's
hit
coming
every
back
note.
into her normal.
She had the best performance of the night.
If she would have got up there and been off key with them highs, nah, but she hit every note.
Yeah,
Did you see in the Super Bowl, Ziggy, when the Broncos, right after they won the game, they panned the camera up to Peyton's brother, and he looked all pissed off and miserable? I was like, man, he probably bet a lot of money on the other team, and that was the look he had on his face, that he just lost a bunch of money.
A lot of rumors are going around. They're saying that Cam Newton took a $5 million something to lose the game. Come on now, just stop, okay? Leave Cam Newton alone.
Youth got him. Youth got that whole team. Next year, they'll be a different team, I think.
Fam, when I'm gonna tell you this how you know shit serious, man. When you got people that's involved in the KKK type of shit, and they sending people threatening messages and all type of shit, man. You know, that shit play a factor, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta remember, he's still a young man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so like people don't really realize, man, until they go through some shit.
Do we have Zeno Starr back in the building now?
Hi. Hi, Zena.
We see him, but we can't hear him yet, but we will.
I want to hear his TLOP.
We can't hear Zeno Starr.
Man, I don't got nothing when it comes to Kanye West.
Me either. I like trapping like old people.
I'm gonna tell you, that's dope. I think that's super dope. But when it comes to Kanye, like I ain't got much to say, man. Like that nigga, the more attention you give him, the more rope he hang himself with. So
yes.
I try to pay him as least attention as possible until he gets my attention with the music. You know?
I watched a new video today. Oh man, this video was Young Thug featuring Quavo. It's called Fuck Cancer. And Boosie Badass was of course starring in the video. Young Thug had on pink scrubs and Whew, it's very out there. It's something I did not enjoy watching. You know, I guess they just did their little.
Who couldn't wait? I can't wait to see Young Thug in pink scrubs. You kidding me?
The video is very HD, of course, and it's very entertaining.
You said it was very HD. So you
It's like 4K.
Are you trying to tell me that Young Thug showed his little camel toe print in his pink scrubs? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm saying
you know what I think Young Thug is? Young Thug is the nigga for Atlanta who you know how they if you in a gang, right? If you ever been gang affiliated, or you don't even have to really be a gang affiliated. Just you know how when you be in a certain situation and the motherfucker be like, you gotta take this for the mob.
Yeah, you feel like you gotta take it.
I think that's kind of what that is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what it is. I think he's a character.
Hey, thank you. If you could trick a motherfucker, you could beat him, man.
Because he's tricking everybody. Like, that man is not gay. I don't think he's gay at all.
Fuck no, he ain't gay.
I'll tell you what I do think. I'll tell you what I.
Gee, if you gotta say that, if a motherfucker say Young Thug gay, then you gotta say Prince gay too.
Zeno?
I say this. I no longer really care if he's gay or straight. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I did until it was like, now it's cool to be a gay man in hip hop. So, you know, at the time when Young Thug was popping, or when he was coming, everybody was clowning him wearing skirts and shit. 10 minutes later, everybody was motherfucking Young Thug is the truth. No matter what negative people have to say about Young Thug, his music makes all of that shit go away.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, them niggas getting the text from the same people. So
nah, but what I'm saying in a nutshell, every dude that has said something negative about Young Thug in the beginning, everybody who shared a post with Young Thug in a dress,
right?
all those same people get in their cars every day and play a Young Thug record, or listen to a radio every day and hear Young Thug. So at the end of the day, all of that stigma of what people were going crazy about, nobody cares. His music wipes away all of that shit. So you have to respect him like a Boy George and all those other people. Once you respect it as like, you know, like that, you no longer care whether he has a unicorn horn sticking out his ass or rainbow tongue. You don't care.
You know what?
Rainbow tongue.
I want to talk about ass.
Let's talk about it.
Ass. Since you brought it up, an ass.
Let's talk about how good you look, first of all.
Yes. She does.
I've had a hard week, y'all, but listen. In Flint, Michigan, the water's fucked up. Okay, this has been going on, but instead of correcting the water and this issue, they went in to the wherever House, Senate, whatever, and passed a new law today. Instead of doing anything about the water, they passed a new law that it is illegal now in Michigan to, I don't know how to say this, ass fucking penetration, whatever. They made that illegal.
Sodomy.
No, they didn't say that word. They said anal something.
Well, I did a lot of research since I'm from Michigan.
Okay.
And when she sent me the link, I kind of laughed it off or whatever. But I got back on social media, and of course, our local paper is called M Live. You guys can look this up. It says anal sex is not banned in Michigan, despite what you've heard on social media. So basically, what it was a law passed which is meant to keep animal abusers from being able to adopt pets.
So they would fuck the animals in the ass? Why
So,
don't they say animal asses then?
Yeah, so basically it wasn't
You know what it was?
What?
These niggas done motherfucking bumped their head, man. That's exactly what it was.
Who cares? I mean, I know you shouldn't do that, but
Tell me
think
the rest, but these niggas bumped their head.
think about the water. Ain't nobody thinking about nobody fucking no animal, because a lot of people's not doing that. Like, most people are not doing that.
No.
I caught that people is.
Go ahead.
I mean, some people like animals, I guess. I don't know. This is all new in the sex spectrum for me.
I know.
But the media left out the animal part and let me believe that you can't fuck in the ass anymore in Flint, Michigan.
No, Michigan, period. Actually, that was the link you sent me. But
you do a lot of stuff with peanut butter, LB.
Nuff, what'd you say?
Are there going to be like certified Michigan ass inspectors, like to inspect if your ass has been tampered with? Is that what's going on?
We can't see you, but we can hear you. Is that what's going on, Greatness?
If you really want to take it to an inspector, we don't have enough money to fix the pipes in Flint, let alone pay an inspector to check booties.
If you before we started, some of you hosts, I'm not sure who was here and who wasn't. We're talking about ass. I just have to say this. Greatness got up.
What are you talking about? Wait a minute.
Hold on, it's just funny. She's not going to do it for you guys live, but she got up on the stool and twerked for us. I loved it. Just talking about ass. I just wanted to say that.
And the only two guys in the room weren't paying attention and missed it.
She was saluting a soldier earlier. But yeah, I thought it was funny, and I didn't know if it was true or not, and that's why I sent the link to you, Greatness, to see what the deal was, because I feel like, how can you make a law about fucking, you can't tell nobody where to stick their dick. I mean, come on now. Can you? Can you tell somebody?
Yeah.
Where?
My buddy who's a cop told me he was patrolling. He saw a car parked by these woods and shit, so he went walking the woods to see what was going on there. Him and his partner, and some guy had his pants down and his dog licking his shit, right? And he said this guy, when they walked up on him, he pulled his pants up like he was doing nothing wrong. He wasn't ashamed of anything. So there's all kinds of crazy fuckers out there, man. You don't know, you know?
To each his own. But what I would say is don't be sharing that shit with other people or doing what people see.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I come from the project. If I run across a nigga that tell me he got enough money for me to find him a dog for him to fuck, I'm going to find him a dog for him to fuck.
I give you one better though, right? After you did that, would you sit and watch though?
Fuck no, that ain't my business. I ain't.
That's extra.
No.
That's not your business, G.
Yeah, the type of dude.
Hold on, Ziggy.
It's the type of dude I am, bro. Right? If I'm gonna go as far as motherfucking going to get this dog paid, so you could give me some funds, cause you told me what you gonna do with the dog. You gonna pay me for it, nigga? I'm gonna sit and watch you fulfill all your destiny.
Me too.
Then when you're done, you can call me whatever you wanna when you're done. But I'm gonna tell you to your face, you're a sick motherfucking dog. You paid me to fuck this dog, yo. You tried to fuck out my.
Speaking of getting paid to do things. You know, at first when we saw the, don't want to call it wrong, the new ad with Jaden Smith in it wearing the woman's clothing, it was.
How does it feel, Will?
I thought it was okay. That first picture they showed of how he was dressed with those models, because it looked like, it looks like how fashion looks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even see the dress on him when I looked at it, but now when he's wearing the hat, like the bonnet and the fucking jacket and the fucking Little House on the Prairie, like dog.
Let me tell you what he did.
Go ahead.
He was cooling out with his little girl boy in the West Village, and he happened to come past an old record store and he seen a Culture Club record cover, and he said, I want to wear this outfit.
That's exactly. You know what I mean?
He looked just like Boy George, man. But how does it feel, Will and Jada, to know that, you know, this is a product of what the fuck you did. It's nothing wrong with being homosexual, man. That's, you know, if you feel like you was born that way or however that's your preference, that's your choice. But to me, like, cats want to use their power and their influence to make everybody, you know, feel like some shit is normal that's not normal. It's not normal for a guy to walk around in a girl's clothes just because that's the way society made it. Now, if we were still in the days of you know, ancient, you know, let's say those guys, Amadeus and them cats, Washington, where cats were wearing wigs and ruffles,
and dresses, right?
Me, I wear a tuxedo shirt with ruffles because I feel like, you ever watched the movie Quicksilver, right?
It looks good on you.
The Mexican dude wore the blue suit. He got married with the ruffles. It turned me out. I'm that kind of dude. I see something I like, I do it. But if we were in the times when that was appropriate, when people were dressing and menswear, like if this was Ireland and if it was a part of the United States culture to wear skirts and kilts, cool. Nobody would. But, the same way I'm not agreeing with him, I'm not agreeing with national TV showing grown men with high heel pumps on and carrying purses. Like, I'm not cool with it. They're allowed to do what they want to do, but I feel like, certain things on television and things like that, movies, they should have some kind of filters, man. But
again, that's the difference in like hip hop and like rock. Hip hop, they don't like it when the people did rock. It's always been acceptable. Like Boy George was never hated on.
But at the same time, just like I know, when Boy George came, it was different. He sang so sweet. If you didn't know who he was, you didn't know if it was a guy or a girl. He was kind of like a hybrid, what I call some of these people nowadays. Like some people, some dudes are so beautiful they would look like a lady if they were dressed up like one. But that shit ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What's funny? The lead singer of Judas Priest, Rob Halford, he went years without telling people he was gay, and then when he told everyone he was gay, like his fans just hated on it, big time, like right away. And then all of a sudden, when he split, they realized, nah, come back, man. We don't care if you're gay. Now he's accepted.
And at the end of the day, everybody should be allowed. But it's like, why certain things, let's say, right now, what I feel like we doing is shaping the culture with this Trap House Rocks, with us being, our topics are different from everybody. It's always been that way. But pop culture, everything is like, as parents, Will Smith and Jada, I feel like there should be some kind of a filter. Why would you want your kid to go through,
humiliation?
The word? Or are you so content with being like above and beyond mere mortals that you don't even mind? You know what I'm saying? That's
Actually, Will spoke on it, and he just said, well, we're just going to let them have their own creativity. We're going to just let them do their own thing.
I didn't watch what Will Smith said, but there is an article, a video right now on Vlad TV. You can go look at it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. He said they just going to let them run wild and do whatever. Well, I'm going to tell you like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care if I have $1 billion and my son ain't wearing it.
My son is not wearing it either.
I'm talking about, like I've said, like that looked just like Boy George, okay?
Right.
But at the same time, you got to think about it. Like, it don't look right on him.
And to me, he looks like a sad child.
Really sad.
Yeah.
He looks like
he don't look happy.
He looks like,
how do you be normal being raised that way?
He does not look like
that's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's son. That's the Fresh Prince son.
He don't look like a happy, rich young man.
Word. You know what you gotta think about? It's crazy because greatness definitely sparked something in my brain when she said that. But it's like we even look at minister kids and shit, like pastor kids. They always be wild as shit, doing crazy shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like these celebrities, these kids. They're kind of like always on this pedestal, but a lot of them are damaged goods.
Magic Johnson's son. It's just ridiculous.
I could break down without causing pandemonium. I don't want to do it, but I would break down that whole situation. Your father being a polygamist with so many different women, and bingo, you have a gay son. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who knows why he chose to be gay? Who knows if Magic's cover up with so many women was because he wanted to be gay. You know what I mean? You never know. But there are so many possibilities because people refuse to be totally open. They like to give you little glimpses. So what I feel like Will and Jada as responsible parents and affecting the culture, knowing that you both are pop icons, and it's like, don't let your kid do things. Don't let us go through rehab with you. That's my whole take on people as an artist, as a public speaker, as a man of different modes, period. I've always felt like, nigga, you gotta make sure you on point. You can't have people see all this crazy shit at the end of the day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Sex tapes with your significant other, or all of. Right. Some people know how to protect those things. Some people use those to their advantage.
Did you see what I sent you?
What day was that?
A couple days ago, one of my artists, I wake up and his ass is in his drawers on media takeout.
And you know what? Somebody took that picture for him because I clearly seen both of his hands.
Yes. So the thing is,
bruh, and that's the homie. But
yes,
that's the homie.
You
but,
let somebody take that picture.
No. This is what I'm gonna say to you. Like, bruh put up a post after he put up that post.
Yeah. So he didn't care.
No, but I usually. There's other people who I'm like, I ain't following off that shit.
Me too.
When Bruh did what he did, I felt
gained
like
followers.
On top of that, though, I felt like, you know what, bruh?
Not all publicity is good publicity.
But at the end of the day, it's like, use what you got to get what you want. If you feel like that's what you want to do,
eggplant.
That nigga to me is, he's certified. He been there, but he already
makes great fucking records.
I'm gonna tell you, been a victim. They got him before. You know what I'm saying? Somebody leaked him before, so now he already kind of his cherries broke. Somebody leaked him already, so he like, man, you leaked me now, do me now. So, I respect.
Go ahead, Ziggy.
That's real stuff.
Ziggy.
I was just saying, I ain't mad at him because I'm gonna tell you something like this. Now, I done had threesomes with me and two bitches. I done had a threesome with me, my mans, and the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a trap for real, huh?
So it's like him going on the thing and showing his swipe move. Like that's not something that's irregular.
Now, earlier, Zenith, you were talking about giving out.
I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I'm in the mode to show my swipe mode. It's just I got a lot of shit behind me, man. I can't do it.
I can't either, or I'd be out there. Trust me. You were talking about.
Tell them to get the GG app days and then.
GG app is popping.
It was. Let's talk about. You said you were going to give out some awards. Well, I want you guys to go to, if you're familiar with Nephew Texas Boy from Atlanta. He is nominated right now at the SCM Awards for 3 different categories.
And you don't say.
He is nominated for Best Collab, okay? This collab is with Wuda Kid, Waka Flocka, Young Buck, okay? And it's called No Handouts. That's the best collaboration. And then we have Best Song of the Year, Trap on Fire. He's got the remix now with Young Dolph. It's all over the radio. And then he has Best Mixtape of the Year, Ran Off mixtape. So go vote for him in 3 categories at the SCM Awards.com.
Man, shout out to the boys.
You can't fuck around and do like Fool doing and run off on the plug. Cause see, Fool got 1,000 motherfuckers with him. So when he run off on the plug and the plug come talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Kinfolk got bag up. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around, be like Plies, be in a Rick Carson with your little bottle, and they come fan your ass down.
I'm a little bit lost. I know what you mean by run off on the plug, but what?
Hey man, I'm always lost when Ziggy sauce. I'm always lost.
Are you talking about Nephew running off on the plug or the people running off on Nephew?
I'm talking about the difference. See, it's 2 differences, right? Like if Nephew, like, see, it's a difference. If Nephew run off on the plug, you know what I'm talking about? The plug ain't got nothing crazy to say because Kinfolk got like 1 million motherfuckers with him. And so then it's like it's gonna be too many motherfucking problems because Fool bang for real.
Oh, you better
know what I'm saying? Now, when you do like Plaza and you got your ass in the Ritz Carlton talking about you counting up the meal, you gonna get your ass whacked.
You remember when Plies tried to take Yuckmouth and them's regime name, Zenith, and he did that diss record and video live? That was crazy.
All I'm gonna say is this. Any nigga who think a motherfucker that look like Kirk Franklin is a gangster. Niggas ain't gonna worry about seeing me in these streets. They know what it is, man. B's up, C's up, GD the fuck up, Kings, Nieta, Trinis, so forth and so on. I am affiliated. But I'm
affiliated. I have trained assassins, so y'all know.
Niggas be
Tell
talking.
Mike.
I mean, I'm forever gonna love Miss LB.
Yeah, I
never gonna be on her bad side.
I don't respect Plies. I never did. I never took him serious as a rapper. I think I think he's so unrelevant. Like Plies is as relevant to me as what was the nigga name? Chameleonaire.
Oh,
Remember,
wow.
remember the other nigga, Mike Jones? Like, who gives
Mike
a
Jones.
Now listen. I'm gonna say this. Now, and this some real motherfucking shit.
And then I'm gonna go next.
Because this some real shit. Because you know I be all the way in the moon. I was telling LB, you know my mom and them ate that clay and all that type of shit.
I know what that
so
about,
this how a nigga out the mud. Like dude can fight.
Who that?
This dude done bust them choppers. Flies.
Well, I want you to
Dude can fight.
Ziggy
You know what I'm saying?
But speak clearly, cut. Set that shit up. I'll chip his ass up. You understand me? And I won't make this swear. I won't even take this tie off. I'll chip Plies' little ass up. Chill the fuck out, Plies. Go somewhere with your corny ass. Like, find somebody to sign to put out a record. Nobody's interested, Plies. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, but way back in the day, I did like that one song though. He had a song.
I'ma beat that pussy up.
No, it was some other shit on the mixtape.
Best thing Plies could have did was follow suit with Flo Rida and Pitbull. He had the lane. He had the little hip hop lane. He didn't want to take. He wanted to be a gangster.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Cornball.
There's some shit for your ass, right? You know he the only nigga, man, out of Florida to go platinum, right?
Who?
Like 3-4 times platinum, G. And this nigga didn't have not one feature on his album. From no mainstream.
Can I ask you a question though?
Cause see, this about roots, G. It's about roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker could do what they want and say what they want, G. But a motherfucker gotta give credit where credit be due. Because I say this because I'm a nigga that went to college. If I wouldn't have went to fucking college, I'd have been a dumb, henpecked ass nigga that wouldn't know nothing, man. That wouldn't get no fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be mad when people say little dumb shit like some valedictorians that went to college and all this type of shit, because I grew up in the gangbang era. In the gangbang era that I grew up in, they did not let you sell crack if you had intelligence.
Okay, now, what were we talking about?
Hey.
I feel you, Ziggy. I do.
Nah, but for the record, none of that shit that you talk about, right? The nigga platinum shit. No DJ I know has that shit in rotation. Nobody I know is riding around playing Plies in their car. Like, that wave is gone. It's over with. So to me, him having any relevance in social network is like, all right, who college did you pay for next? That's all I care about. When on Larry Hoover, G. That man done been doing concerts, G, since he been out, G, and he been giving motherfuckers $20,000, little babies, G.
So are you a Plies fan, Ziggy?
I'm a fan of what's real. I'm a fan of what's real. I'm a fan of what's real. Now, stealing people's shit, taking people's shit, doing all that phony shit, you know what I'm saying? And then speaking on the mob, far as BMF and doing the damn shit, like you can't speak on the mob, nigga, cause you don't know.
Right.
He
didn't know.
And more or less, that's why the Cornball of the Year award goes to Mr. Busted Baby himself, Plies. You know,
now,
like, my point exactly.
Zainab, we haven't had you here in a couple weeks because you've been working like crazy. Let's hear a little bit about what you've been doing, because you've been missing. I've been missing you.
You see, we done upgraded. We stay upgraded now. We in the midst of fireplaces, the nice pianos and shit. But everything's everything. You know, Bebe's new project is heat. My new project is heat. Frankie Bad Lungs is moving right now with the Woozy Nation shit. I believe he's almost done. Jason Gory's project is almost done. But the momentum from the Pay Homage into now the Queen shit.
Oh,
this is going to be, incredible. You guys all know we've been rocking the FM for a couple months right now. bringing crazy noise to the FM waves with all these artists that we've been busting in the trap. So we've been totally behind Miss LB's artists, my artists, and bringing all these other new artists. The filming, we just shot a Straight Flex video, so many other things, man. So many things to come. But I'm trying to set up this touring situation between, let's say, early spring or early summer, where I'm trying to get Young Dirt, I'm trying to get the Swayze, B3, I'm trying to get 7, Bad Lungs, probably Beat Rebel, a couple different other artists, Baby, Shayna, a couple other R&B acts, and try to rip up from New York to Georgia real quick, a good, 6-week situation. So I'm trying to situate that right now. Some other things are in the works, but we moving, man. I've been producing like crazy, so cats been getting at me off the beats, like it's addictive.
That's good,
Did you get to hear the 2 records I sent you the other day? 2 or 3.
Giants, incredible.
But the All I Want Is Money. You like that one?
I bust that joint.
I love that one. Sunday I was waiting. I didn't hear, but I know. Saturday. I'm sorry, Saturday.
You talking about the Cap One and Butter joint? What joint did you talk about?
I'm talking about Nephew Texas Boy. All I Want Is Some Money, featuring Kwani Cash.
Yes. What's the name of that joint with Butter and Cap? I believe. Something about bread.
Old one. All I Want Is Money.
All I Want Is Money.
See, I didn't even know that joint was that old.
It's 1 year old.
That shit is crazy.
Well, the video's out there too. It's a year old. It was on MTV actually. So.
Joint's crazy. I like that joint go up in the atmosphere. Got to really,
Right.
That's it. So.
That last Baby.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say some shit.
Hold on.
There's some gangster shit that people just really don't.
Does it have
know.
anything to do with Butter song or the Queen shit?
Butter. I'm talking about Butter.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
See, fool. See, we from the same area, cause I'm from 72nd and Halston. You know what I'm saying? Folks' name used to be Butterball. That's what we call folks in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like G come from a long stump down history. G of real niggas, like that boy been putting his time in the streets for a long fucking time. I be telling LB, I be like, shit, man. Me personally, I think the only thing that nigga should do is just spend his money just going crazy and just showing people. Just like really what the fuck that just really been going, like, because we come from a city where it's gritty, man.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying?
He has some fun with his money, but he takes care of a lot of people.
Not like how he see, and you see. Like, we can't really live, man, because the motherfuckers crowded on top of motherfuckers, man. And niggas been doing this shit for so long, man. Niggas get a life to this shit.
Greatness, you want to speak?
Like, when you see...
Tell me why you mad, son.
Right, go ahead.
I'm just saying, G, when you see that nigga driving in them Benzes and all them shits and all the big ass motorcycles with the doohickey handlebars and all that shit, G, them niggas pay for that shit, man.
Yes.
I mean, as they should, man.
With their money.
Yeah,
as they should.
But that one record meant a lot to me. I sent you All I Want Is Money.
I'm on it, man. I've been really going hand with that Stun Like Big Meats. That shit is out of this world.
Oh yeah, you like that?
That shit is out of this world. The tri-state area has been embracing that record so crazy.
I want you to rewind the one back that I sent you, All I Want Is Some Money, featuring Kwani Cash by Nephew. And I want you to think of me when you play it, and you're going to understand why Miss LB loves that track so much. It's not the most poppin' track right now. We do have a clean version and a dirty version. It was on Ran Off. It's a little bit older, a couple months, but right now it's Young Dolph. Nephew Texas Boy, Trap on Fire is what's burning up the airwaves, and fuck your opinion. We do have the clean version of that too. He's got 2 songs on the top 20 in Atlanta right now. So we're.
I mean, the boy ain't about no games, man. You can catch up to speed with the mixed clouds. If you ain't tune into
I
eventlevel.com
love
and the
it.
Trap House, man. Like, definitely, be in tune with everything we're doing from Indie Republic to the FM, man. We are not for game, man. All these artists we've been breaking are incredible, man. Incredible joints.
And so are you.
That's what you're doing. You're bringing
Man, I appreciate that, babes. Real rap. I'm having fun, man. We finally, it took us this long to get
on Trap
to where we are, you know what I mean? But when it was time for the big game, which I feel like the last 2 years has been like the big game for us, like all of us, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And we really been going out there playing super hard. So, these are the results, man.
Hey, Z-Nuff.
And just one thing before you say that, on what you just said, if you're out there watching me and you're not with me or around me right now, hey, it's your downfall, not mine. Go ahead, Ziggy.
Hey, Z-Nuff, I was just thinking about something, G. I just heard you saying the Big Me song. Do you know there's the last two biggest gangsters that we have had, G, that didn't commit any murders? Gee, I'm talking about 100 millionaire niggas that didn't commit any murders. It was Frank Matthews, and then Big Meech. G.
Facts.
You know these the last two people that I got indicted that been black men, G, that had hundreds of millions of dollars that didn't commit any murders.
Facts. No, they weren't committed. You know what I'm saying? They weren't not committed, but they weren't what do you call
See, you never get. They done got a phone conversation with him.
They weren't
back
accused
anybody.
Weren't accused of. They couldn't. They was trying to. And you brought a very important point because that is actual fact. You can't find any other. Who have tried to do the things they done on those scales that haven't committed murders or put out the orders of. So definitely salute that. That was crazy Trap House information, my nigga. Real rap.
Now, before we get up out of here, one more thing. Let's go back to the Puff Daddy. I'm sorry. What was it earlier, Ziggy? Tupac. Tell the people. I don't think Zenith was here yet, so go ahead and cover that.
What thing you was talking about?
Tupac, who's getting arrested.
Oh, yeah. Puffy.
Oh. I was kind of lost for a second, man. My bad. 50 made the Instagram video where he was talking about that Puffy was gonna get indicted for the Tupac murder because he didn't release that video and do that shit because he was just doing some shit. That was because of the former detective FBI agent who was involved in the case that said that P. Diddy did pick the money up for the murder, and he got all the information and woo-wop-de-bam. So P. Diddy was 50 was just saying like, damn, P. Diddy, that's how you do? So you assassinated Pac now? You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't him was telling on him or nothing like that. It was just, you know what I'm saying, for information that was already leaked. So he like, damn, that's what you want?
But let's just say it's true. Right? Is anyone gonna be surprised?
Puffy ain't got a fucking enough money. Puffy didn't have enough motherfucking money to even get to Tupac to even fucking try to be murdering no fucking Tupac.
Bro, this was like what I am going to say is this: Ziggy, word is bond, bro, on everything. I know way too much detail on this particular situation. So to remain out of fucking trouble, I'm not going to go too deep into depth. But the detective that brought all the facts to the forefront is actually he just died recently. So one thing I will say is the evidence was right there on the table that Suge Knight actually put the hit on Biggie, the nigga that went and did the whole situation in the desert is on tape saying that Suge Knight put out the fans
do, G.
That particular man came on screen and said something about it, and Suge Knight still hasn't been arrested for that.
G, did you hear what Malcolm X said? And I don't never cut you off, Z-Nuff, and you don't know I don't never do that, Z-Nuff.
He never does that.
No,
Did you hear what Malcolm X said? Did you hear what Malcolm X said when he had that conversation with the feds? And what the feds said to him? Usually when people tell on people, it's because their bitterness of that person.
I feel you, but what I'm saying, there was so much hard case evidence that Suge Knight was guilty. He did not do time for this.
Right.
I really feel like there isn't enough evidence they could pull out for, Sean to go to jail. You know what I mean? At this point, the main objective, what the government wanted was Tupac Shakur dead. How they wanted to cover that up, they made it look like a bunch of niggas did some nigga shit. Biggie died, It's actual facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac Shakur, his
first.
Yeah, but his Tupac Shakur, his lineage poisoned him, and what was the cause of his death ultimately, with his ego and all that other fly shit. But like that whole thing is, nobody cares. No police official, no government cares enough to find out the real source behind this murder or put it to rest. So it's like one of those things that it's a folklore. We have to accept what was given and get past that shit.
Now, before Ziggy Wisco gets in any more trouble in the trap house tonight, we're going to wrap it up tonight. We're here every Tuesday on the live stream, eventlevel.com/trap/TV. Don't you go nowhere, Z. I need you. She needs you too. She's gonna do something behind the scenes. She's gonna get up on the stool and
hey.
When it's over, we're not gonna let y'all see it.
I ain't about to do that shit.
Come back and see us next week, guys. We'll see you.
You already know, man.
Out Tuesday.
To all the USGs around America, oh yeah, man, we stay in the trap.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's good, man? Let me introduce myself. Enough Starr, man. Starr, yeah. They call Nuff the icon because I get crunked up. Jules got your eyes on, you can get fucked up, smacked up, get your lips split and your chin touched up. Have a bitch come baseball bat, you whipping bit, truck up. Y'all them overnight thugs, us been tough war. Niggas spin when they recognize the real for him. Tough love when I was broke, bitches called me baller, him but scrub. Never had to spin it just to get it. Them fuck love, y'all bitch made niggas ain't a thing to me. Can't none of y'all motherfuckers bang with me. Bring your G's all out, war, wear fatigues, I came to bleed. Motherfucker, bring your heat, you better come prepared and dare to reach it. Don't be weak and don't be scared to squeeze it. Leave them squirming and squilling, kneeling for Jesus while his head be leaking, brains are seasoned, boy. It's a man's world, fucker, stay in your sleep. Yeah, let me introduce myself. Nuff. Out came the sun. Let me introduce myself. It's me. It's me. It's me. I ain't gotta introduce myself, cause y'all already know me, man. I'm bagging all them O's, then I'm ducking all the police. I eat MCs, you know Jason's a straight beast, and I'm keeping an open eye on all the snakes and DTs. At least I be scheming and feeding all my seeds. Me and my whole team is just what the game's gon' need. So we introducing the unit out to feed the streets. All this music for the movement, we call this killing the beat. So you can't go wrong with the lineup that we got in store. Got a couple boy hustlers, some A304. So together we so better than anything that you saw. And if they ain't letting us in, then we kicking in the door. You ain't never gonna get us to give it up, you can face it. We a new breed of MC that you replace with. Straight out of the jungle, welcome to the basement. Let me introduce myself, it's Jason. Let me introduce myself. Let me introduce myself. The Kid Woozy. Woozy. Let me introduce myself, the Kid Woozy. Keep backing up, I live my life like a movie. I stick to the script, y'all improv. Let the room pop your noodle, top rhyming. Off the roof, red dot 'em, I got 'em. 4 alarm sirens when bad lungs rhyming. Yeah, I'm dead nice and I don't play possum. Never gave a fuck, show hate to the busters. I'm associated with the goons and the hustlers. Patterson is Ethel, the Union Air thugster. Beat killers, my brothers from another. Quarter juice and cheese doodles, keep it so gutter. I'ma rock white tees for the whole summer. Get clapped and put under from one of my son gunners. I got dips for sale, I'm trying to flood the tundra. Block Starr, we natural born stunners, what up? Let me introduce myself.
Out came the sun and
Let me introduce myself. The Kid Dollars.
dollars,
the Kid Dollars. Let me introduce myself. Dollar Rolex, bang bang murder gang, pussy nigga know that. Beat killers, block stars, 3-9. These niggas is feline, sound like bitches. Celine Dion, hottest in the hood. Word to the homie Izzar. I flow so raw, I should sell it by the jizzar. Still got the Mach 7 associated with them top felons. For the guap, I leave a cop smelling. Pyrex rap, I'm in the booth chefing. Spit it for them niggas rocking state boots stressing. I don't do the distance, so consider it a blessing. My 16's the same as assault with a deadly weapon. If it ain't about no money, it ain't worth it. Stack paper, then watch all of the snake surface. The Kid Dollars, rap's most villainous. And you niggas just lyricists. I got 'em. Let me introduce myself.